Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. Ball out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then it's Mozgov. And it's LeBron in the small forward position. Curry dishes to Griffin. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Ariza with it. Knocked away. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Well, they're shooting 75% here early on, even with that miss. Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
And the second free throw, good. The West All-Stars on D. It's a three-point game. Here's Korver. Takes the 13-footer. Rejected by Griffin. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. James kicks to Korver. Back to LeBron. There's the pick. Off the left rim and out.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Ariza no luck.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And the rejection by Harden. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
It's deflected. Gasol, no good. Here is Harden. The dish to Bogut. To the inside. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And finished off by LeBron.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
No good from Bogut. And here is Gasol. Stolen by Harden. Here's Griffin. A finish. Here's Ariza. Good on the short little jump shot. Ariza's got his second bucket.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Come on now. Did they really just pull that off?
That was an outstanding play.
Yeah, guys, there are alley-oops, and then there are alley-oops.
Harden with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Ariza's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And Wall. Here we go now. Wall against Curry. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go.
Left side, Ariza. Goes up on the wing. And good on the basket. Book it. Ariza's got 8 points.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
Here's Korver. Back to Gasol. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy 2, so instead foul him, make him shoot free throws.
That's right. A smart, strong foul there. No and ones and no dunks.
So for the West, Spates checked in for Bogut. Davis comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Jenkins, he's checked in for the East. Sessions comes in for John Wall. Here's Jenkins. That's tipped. Ariza has the open look. Kicks it out to Harden. Davis setting the pick for Harden. Goes back up. Jump shot is good that time. Harden's got 6.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Mozgov kicks to Jenkins. 6 on the shot clock. James outside. A stupendous finish in traffic. 6 points for him.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
To the left side wing. It's Ariza on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
2 for 1 chance here.
Yeah, let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And LeBron throws it down.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Livingston passes to Davis. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Harden dishes to Ariza. And that's a foul called on Ramon Sessions. That is his first foul of the game. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. No good from Spates.
Most of the time, that shot will go down.
Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
Another thing, I mean, they've done a great job early of creating chaos on defense, being disruptive and getting steals through the first half of today's game.
They've got Corey Brewer. Bogut out there with Glenn Davis. Then there's Livingston. And it's Johnson in at the 2-guard spot. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Brewer, good.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Marion. And there's the rejection. And they'll keep possession. Jenkins with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. But they get it back. Davis drives in. And Gibson sends it back. Knocks it loose. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Bogut slams it in.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Griffin's checked in for Davis. Harden comes in for Johnson. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And then for the East All-Stars, James checked in for Marion. And it's Corver in for John Jenkins. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Speight kicks to Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Griffin's got the lead up to 8 now for the West All-Stars.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness. Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here is Perkins, following the basket by Stephen Curry. The shot is off.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Passes it to Brewer. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Corver. There's the block. Here's Wall. And it's Curry with the rebound. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And there's the call on Perkins. Mozgov, he's checked in for the East. Curry against Wall. And Curry, here we go. Here's Griffin. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Blake Griffin.
Well, the league is making a push for more transparency with its officiating since last season, and I really think that's the way to go. They're sharing memos with teams and the media, and I think it's a great step, really, because, again, with all of the information and technology available, fans are able to see more and their expectations are higher. And when you can do it at a higher level and to help get things right, I think transparency is a good thing from the official standpoint. Help people understand how difficult their jobs are and the great job that they do as officials.
And here's Wall. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
And here's Wall. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Man, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Now, here's Brewer. Clock at 6. It's Harden with the drive. From downtown, they get the rebound. That's tipped, but they'll get another chance. Spates got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. Andrew Bogut checked in for Maurice Spates. The East also changing it up. Mozgov comes in for Taj Gibson. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup. You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Catching up on changes for the West. Glenn Davis is checked in for Griffin. Reza comes in for Brewer. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. The East making a switch. Gibson's checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. James outside. Gibson with the screen on Ariza. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. It's Harden with the drive. They grab their own miss. Ariza kicks to Davis. Goes back up. Here's Bogut. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
And here's Sessions. That's a 2 from Korver. No good trying to beat the butt. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. West All-Stars lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Well, he's seen the court so well tonight. He's made some phenomenal passes here in the game so far in that first half.
You know, some folks say he's not a playmaker, but he's dispelling all of that nonsense.
And on the floor for Randy Whitman as we get into the second half. Taj Gibson is out there with Mozgov. And it's Wall. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Jenkins in at the 2. Harden gets to Ariza. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Griffin's checked in for the West. Johnson comes in for James Harden.
Even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a 2-possession game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Griffin with it. He's picked up by LeBron.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The West All-Stars have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. Pau Gasol is checked in for Taj Gibson. And here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 3. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, interestingly, guys, Stephen Curry got angry last season when the GMs of the league ranked him the third best shooting guard in the NBA. He said, I've heard people ever since high school saying, quote, I'm too small. I can't play point guard. Now I'm not a true point guard. Well, I'm certainly not a stereotypical pass first point guard, but the way I can run the show will manifest itself. Kevin?
The great ones always find that motivation. Thanks, Doris. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Davis is checked in. It's a neck-and-neck game in Golden State. Livingston passes to Ariza. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
And so here are the West All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. Johnson's shot is off.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Here's West now, leading by 5. Livingston dishes to Ariza. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
The East making a switch. Sessions is checked in.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Oh, that's blocked. Johnson kicks to Livingston. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Johnson, the pass to Livingston. And it's going to be a 3-second call. James Harden, he's checked in for the West. And then for the East, Perkins, who's checked in for Mozgov. And it's Korver in for Sessions.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Oh, and here comes Korver all alone. Now Harden. He's got 8. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from LeBron. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Griffin comes in for Glenn Davis. Corey Brewer's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And then for the East, Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Marion in for James. The West All-Stars have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. Sessions checked in for the East. Good on the second free throw. Over to the wing. Korver kicks to Gibson. Griffin on the double team. Perkins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled, all right, and turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one that those breaks. He always finishes strong.
It's Marion with the drive. Off target from the wing. Curry kicks to Bogut. Low block shot. Shoots from 14. Jump shot is good. And it's a 6-point West All-Star lead.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, reliable weapon, and that's a sign that the offense is working. They're really moving the ball well, finding good opportunities.
And that is good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And they're pushing it up. Gibson with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Johnson, he's checked in for James Harden. Sessions dishes to Korver. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Now Brewer. He's got 5. Sessions again. It's Curry. And the 3 off target. There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. That's foul number 2 for him. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And a switch here also for the East. James is checked in. Fast break. Here they come. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Spates checked in for the West. Mozgov, he's checked in for the East. Ball comes in for Sessions. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
And Steve, we can't fail to mention all the steals they piled up too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for the East. Now here's Perkins. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game. Dishes it to Spates. Rejected by Wall. 43 seconds left to play here in the third.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
And he gets it to go. And now just a 2-point West All-Star lead. Griffin kicks to Curry. Harden right side. And the shot falls short this time.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And both free throws good for James Harden. 5 seconds left to play in the third. Got it up. And it is good. Corey Brewer is out there with Glenn Davis. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then it's Harden. And it's Livingston in at point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Harden. And he gets it to go. Harden's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the West All-Stars. Gasol wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Wow, what a big three-pointer, and if he's got his shooting stroke going, he could be the closer for them in this game. Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Johnson, he's checked in for James Harden. And then for the East, Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Here's Sessions. Gibson setting a pick for LeBron. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
What a game for LeBron. 16 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
Sure helps that they've gotten extra trips to the foul line here in the second, and that has to continue if they're going to complete this comeback.
Now here's LeBron. Mozgov passes to Gibson. Off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Here's LeBron to the middle. Mozgov down low. Guarded by Spates.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Group now for the West. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Griffin comes in for Davis. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Corey Brewer. And James Harden subbed in for Johnson. And a switch here also for the East. John Wall's checked in for Sessions. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what the West All-Stars coach was going over with his team. And with the game still very much in play, he sounded very confident, telling the players, don't let up. This is where we make our move. Right now, go take it. Kevin?
James wide open. Another miss by LeBron. Livingston dishes to Harden. Griffin, no one around him. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. And that's 12 points for Blake Griffin.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Livingston kicks to Bogut. Mozgov with the block. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Livingston passes to Bogut. Wall with the steal. They push it up 4-on-3. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Now just a 1-point West All-Star lead.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
They get it again. A second chance effort. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Perkins, he's checked in for the East. Gasol comes in for Taj Gibson. Here's James. Feeds it to Gasol. Wall wide open. Sinks the triple.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Wall. Kicks it out to Harden. Harden left side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogut. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. To take the lead. The kick out to Wall. Gasol dishes to Korver. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
One shot. Timeout.
Brewer is checked in for the West. Mozgov, he's checked in for the East.
At a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
Griffin sets the screen for Harden. Gasol with the block. And James throws it down. James has got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
And he pulled it off, too. Remarkable.
They double-team Curry.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He has 12 points and the 2 nice steals as well. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
No question, he's made an impact just about everywhere on the court.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut.
That one miss could hurt them. And there's a big difference between being up 1 and being up 2.
From deep, LeBron.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control. Ooh.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Here's Brewer. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here. Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And here's Harden. He feeds it to Curry. Down low. And Brewer kicks to Harden. For 3! The shot is off. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Here's Mozgov. Count it!
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Griffin. Connects! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
It sounds like a rock concert in here.
Well, they've been waiting to explode all game, and they finally got a reason to do so.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They lead by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Last possessions. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're down by 3. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim. And, that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
Intercepted. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And it just feels like those are the free throws that probably put this game out of reach.
So the East All-Stars win it. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan Player of the Game.